Hi everybody! I know I'm actually filming a makeup tutorial, can you believe it? Today's makeup tutorial is going to be a really pretty black, smoky eye fade into purple and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting on my foundation and all the other necessary stuff. I'll put a list in the description box, and I'm pretty sure that's everything I had to say, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I don't know if I told you guys yet, but I'm recently obsessed. Well, re-obsessed with the Revlon ColorStay foundation. My fiance is in a band called Down to Friend, and I'm their photographer slash videographer or what have you, and like, so I'm constantly running around taking pictures and filming like all the stuff they do. And most of the time in those kind of venues, the AC really isn't the greatest thing in the world, so I'm sitting here sweating like, oh my gosh, it's freaking hot, and so I go to the bathroom, and I think I look like crap, and then my face just looks like I just applied the makeup, like, other than, you know, blotting the sweat off with a paper towel, like, no makeup comes off on that paper towel. Like, it's fantastic how awesome this foundation is. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and put it on, and I'll be back. Hi guys! So I'm back. I went ahead, as I said, and put my foundation on, but I went ahead and powdered my face as well and put eyeshadow primer on to save time, and the eyeshadow primer that I use is this E.L.F. eyelid primer. I think it's like $3 at Target. I really like most of the E.L.F. products that I have. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start on the eyeshadow. And the palette that I'm going to be using is my Manly 120 palette, but mainly from this little color book here. And the two colors that, well, three colors that we're going to be using is this matte black, which is right here in the corner. And then we're going to go ahead and use this super bright purple, which is right here. And then that's kind of like an inner highlight color. I'm going to go ahead and use the silver color that's right here. So you have this palette. I will be showing the colors again so you guys know which ones I'll be talking about. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow. Okay, I went ahead and taped my eye, so don't laugh at me if I look weird. But, okay, so we're going to take that matte black, which as I showed you is in the bottom corner right here. We're going to go ahead and take like a bigger flat back brush and just kind of stroke it in there a couple times. Tap off the excess, you know the drill. And I'm going to set that down and get to work on placement. So what you're going to want to do is just kind of put this all over your lid. I'm going to try to get as close as possible, I'm sorry. But you just kind of want to put this all over your lid, leaving the inner corner exposed for whenever we do that silver highlight later on. And add color as you feel. If you feel like it's a little splotchy or it's not black enough, go ahead and add as much as you want. Because I want this to be pretty dark. And then we're going to take the excess from that brush and we're going to flip it over and go ahead and start fanning it out on the other side of the lid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and dip it in with the eyeshadow like this and just get the tip of the brush. That way so I can get inside that crease and pack that color in there really nice and well. So it's really consistent color throughout the whole eyelid. And then to further fan out the black, I'm going to go ahead and take this angled brush by Sonia Kashuk. It's just like an angled eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take it and dip in that black, just like barely dip it in the black, just like one swipe of eyeshadow, and then I'm going to take it, I'm going to blend out the rest of this fan right here. Okay, and with the same brush, we're going to clean off the excess black eyeshadow, and we're going to dip in the purple color, which is right here next to the super dark plum color. And with this vibrant color, we're going to just take the angled brush, stroke it there a couple times, dip off excess. And what we're going to do is first we're just going to pack the color on there, because I find with this eyeshadow color, you have to pack the color on before you can blend it. That's the harsh lesson that I learned with this one. So just kind of pack it on there first, and then get some more color if you find you need some. Pack it on. And then clean off the excess, and then go ahead and blend it out. Because I found out the hard way that if you just try to blend it right away, it's going to look kind of patchy, if that makes sense. It's a gorgeous purple color, but that's the only downfall to it. And so again, if you feel like you need to reapply, pack it on, get off the excess, and just blend away again. And then blend all the way up to the eyebrow. I feel like it needs just a little bit more color. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and try to touch up the black as well to try to darken that up a wee bit. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and take the flat back again and clean it off just in case we got any other colors by accident, and go with the black again. And this time around, you just kind of more want to pat it on, that way so the color will stay a lot stronger. If you feel like you need to, just kind of blend it, like just a little bit. Light feathery touches, that way so you don't get rid of any of the color. Alright, cool. Now that that looks good, I'm going to go ahead and take the angled brush. You know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and use my broken angled liner brush from MAC. I've had this thing since I was 16 and it was one of the first makeup brushes that my mom bought for me, and I was like super excited because it's, you know, I was pro. I felt so pro. But okay, for the highlighter shade, I am going to use the matte white, which is in the corner right opposite of black. Same row as the black, just on the other side. And I'm going to dip it in the angle brush, make sure I'm going to clean it off first, of course, because I also use this for my brows. And so we're just going to kind of barely dip it in the white to where the tip of the angle, like the angle is covered with the eyeshadow. Ooh. But yeah, you can see where the eyeshadow is covering it. And what you're going to do is just take it along the edge of the eye brow, that way so it's not lost in the shadow. And if you feel like you need more, add as much as you feel like you need. And in order to blend this, I'm going to take it and just kind of feather it down, that way so the purple really isn't lost. Good lord, my eyebrows are being weird today. Like the hairs are going in like 5 different directions. I'm just going to take that and lightly blend it. Okay, and now for the highlight. We're going to take the angled eye brush again, eyeshadow brush, and what we're going to do is dip it in that silver color that I showed you earlier, the really light one. It's also in the same row as the white, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down from it. So it's right there, that silvery color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mainly take it with the tip of the angled brush, just the very tip of that angled part, and I'm going to dip it in that eyeshadow. Stay. And then I'm going to apply it to the inner corner for a little bit of a fade out effect. So I'm going to try to get as close as I can so you can see it, and I'm just going to apply that all up in her. And as you can see, it's like, the way I blend it, it's just going to kind of fade into the black, and I feel like I need a little bit more silver, so I'm just going to dip it lightly in the color and apply. And I feels like enough silver. No, it's not silver enough. Okay, so this time I'm going to pack on a little bit more color. I'm just going to pack it. There, now you're starting to see it. I'm going to take the bigger part of the brush now and pat it more on the inside. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, now that side's pretty much done, I'm going to line it, and I will be right back. Hi everybody! So I went ahead and finished my other eye, as you can tell. But what did I do? Oh yeah, I also filled in my eyebrows while I was gone too, so that's kind of why they look a little more even. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with the look. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If you like it, please like it, and if you love it, share me, of course. But until next tutorial, I will see you guys later. Bye.